guys! So I'm planning to read a lot of manga in March, but before I get into that, I thought I would go over the one novel that I am planning to finish this month, which is The Obelisk by N.K. Jemisin. This is the second book in the Broken Earth trilogy, which is about a world where natural disasters happen frequently and it basically wipes out humanity. And there are some people who have the power to control rocks and the earth, so they can move mountains and stop earthquakes and stuff. I finished the 5th season last month, so I'm hoping to get to this one this month. But my main goal for March is going to be a reread of the entire Fruits Basket manga series, which I have right here. Fruits Basket by Takaya Natsuki, and I am missing volume 11, waiting for it from my library, but I bought the first 2 volumes, the rest of them are library copies, and I love this series. It's getting an anime reboot in April, which is why I wanted to reread the whole thing in March. So this is about a girl right here, Toru Honda, who is recently orphaned, and she ends up getting taken in by this very odd family that turns out is cursed by the spirits of the Chinese zodiac. And it's so cute, it's so much fun, but it's also so well written, and the characters are extremely well developed, and I just love the series so much. I am so excited for the anime coming out in April because it's supposed to follow the manga, and I'm just so pumped. So I'm going to read through all of this in March. I don't know how long it's actually going to take me, but I'm giving myself the entirety of March to finish it. So I'm so excited. I will also be participating in OtakuAthon, which is running from March 1st to March 4th. And I will link the hosts and the information down below. But there are 8 challenges associated with this readathon. The first challenge is your most recently acquired or queued anime or manga, and I'm gonna go with Yagate Kimi ni Naru, or Bloom Into You by Nakatani Neo. And this is about 2 high school girls who are discovering love. And I've read the first 9 chapters, it's really sweet, so I want to continue on with the series. Challenge 2 is to catch up on a series you're behind on, so I chose Otouto no Otto, or My Brother's Husband by Gengorou Tagame. This is about a man whose brother dies and his foreign husband comes to visit him in Japan, and it's about accepting people and learning to face your own biases, and it's really adorable and sweet. I am halfway through the series. I read volume 1, so I will be reading volume 2. Challenge 3 is a manga adaptation of an anime or an anime adaptation of a manga, and I'm going to go with Magi by Ohtaka Shinobu. This is volume 34. I'm almost done with the series. There's 37 volumes, but this is the one I currently have from my library, so I will be reading this. This is an Arabian Nights retelling, but it's much more complex, both in the magic and the politics and the overall plot. I actually think it's getting too complex at this point, but that's something else. I love the anime for this, but it didn't finish the story, so I picked up the manga to try and figure out what happened, and I'm so far not enjoying how it's ending, but I'm still gonna finish it anyway. Challenge number 4 is to revisit an old favorite, and of course, Fruits Basket by Takaya Natsuki. I'm just gonna use this for this challenge because I am rereading it anyway. Challenge 5 is to start a new series, so I'm going to start Ten Dance by Inoue Satou. All I know about this is it's a love story with ballroom dancing. Sounds cute, sounds perfect, so I'm going to start that. Challenge number 6 is to read a manga that was recommended to you, and I'm going to use Bloom Into You because it was recommended to me by Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment. Challenge 7 is to read another series by an author you've read before, so I'm going to read Akuma de Koi Shiyou, or I'll Fall in Love with Devil by Anashin. I'm loving Harumatsu Bokura, or Waiting for Spring, from this author, and I know it's a popular manga right now. It's so good. So I thought I'd try some of their other works. All I know about this is it's a high school shoujo romance, which is exactly my type, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. I love this mangaka's art style, so I think it'll be a good match for me. And finally, challenge 8 is to choose a genre of your choice, and I'm gonna go with an anime for this one actually, and I'm going to choose comedy because I am currently watching The Disastrous Life of Psyche K on Netflix right now, and it's hilarious. It's about a high school boy who's a psychic, and he's just trying to live a normal life, and it's so funny. So I will most likely be watching quite a few episodes of that this weekend. So those are all my plans for March. I'm actually really looking forward to everything I'm reading this month, and I'm so excited to read. So that's a great feeling. Hopefully I can read a little bit more than I'm planning, because manga doesn't take very long, so we'll see. Maybe I can squeeze in a couple other novels in there. If you're participating in OtakuAthon, or if you want to join me in rereading Fruits Basket, I would love to talk to you here or on Twitter. I've just joined Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter. I do not tweet, but I'm going to try. I'll link all the information down below, and I'll see you later. Bye.